Hey, what's up? I'm Colleen. Welcome to my channel. I'm just a girl who's enthusiastic about makeup and positivity. And when I say positivity, I mean bringing people up, not pushing them down. It is not cool to be mean. Really awesome people are not mean. Really cool people are nice. So just be kind whenever you can. For today's video, it's going to be a little different than my normal videos because I want to start a segment called Self Esteem Sundays, which is where I just sit here and remind you that you're worth something and don't hate yourself, don't do anything to harm yourself because you matter a lot. Before I get into that, because I am obviously mainly doing makeup on YouTube, I am going to mention what I'm wearing. I am wearing BH Cosmetics Moroccan Sunset palette on my eyes. It's this palette right here. It retails for $12, but it's usually on sale. I got it for I believe $7 or $8. Since, like, you know, it's Self-Esteem Sunday, I want to talk about things that make me happy. Little palettes like this, like, I just think are adorable because, look at the little pans in here. They're just so cute. You get so many colors. There is a little bit of kickback in this palette, but nothing that's, like, terrible. They're very saturated. They have good color payoff. I love BH Cosmetics. I think that they're great. If you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you want a lot of bang for your buck, BH Cosmetics is awesome, and they have some really cool kitsch palettes that I think are neat and definitely worth checking out. So keep that in mind. So now let me get into the actual point of this Sunday self-esteem video. I'm somebody, I've struggled with low self-esteem my whole life. I don't know why, because no one really makes me feel bad about myself. I literally do it to myself, and I feel that that's probably where, I'm not a doctor by the way either, where a lot of people fall in. You just do it to yourself. We're there for some reason just thinking we are not good enough. I don't know why, it just is. And it can be really, really debilitating, especially if you're someone like me who suffers from depression and anxiety. It just can spiral out of control, and it's just so awful. And I know how I feel when I'm having really bad low self-esteem days, and it makes me so sad to think that other people could possibly feel like that, and not to have people around them to remind them that you're okay, you are more than okay, you are totally awesome, you are worth something, you are unique, you are an important part of this world. Don't feel like crap. It's easy to make yourself feel like crap in a world where we are so social media bound. I mean, everyone has an Instagram, everyone has a Twitter, everyone has a Facebook, and everyone's posting pictures of their best lives. No one's posting the picture or a video of the day that their boss reamed them out because they made a huge mistake at work. And I'm not saying like they, you know, sometimes people get a little, you know, nasty when they yell, but they had a bad day. No one's gonna post that. I mean, some people do, but most people are not gonna post it. They're not even gonna mention it. They're just gonna mention about their trip to California or wherever they're going next week because that's what, you know, they want to show. They want to show that they're happy, and they could be happy, but you have to remember that behind all those fancy pictures are people having bad days, and you don't know what's going on. People, trips and going places cost money. Yes, some people have the money to go, some people don't. So you could be looking at somebody who's, you know, flying around the world, going to all these places, but charging it up on a credit card. So yeah, you maybe aren't going to all these places, but you're not sitting in debt. So just remember that too. I know it's hard because even for me, like, I see people and I'm like, how do they have the money to do all that? Like, I'm just like getting by, and it's easy for me to be like, oh, I hate myself, I hate my life. But then I remember, I'm like, no, I can't compare myself to those people. I'm not them, they're not me. We're on two different paths. We're both awesome. We're both beings here on this earth, you know, having a physical experience, and we need to make the best of it. Who cares what they're doing? As long as you're not hurting yourself or anyone else, do you. That's what I have to say. Before I keep rambling on, there are two books I actually wanted to mention that I found very helpful and interesting reads. They have to do with self-esteem. One of them, I can't find, I don't know where it is. I have so many, I'm a big reader. I have like so many books, and I'm actually in the process of like redoing a lot of stuff in my room and getting good at stuff. So but it's called Breaking the Chain of Low Self-Esteem by Marilyn Sorensen. It's a great book, a great read. It has some great tips. It talks about the psyche of low self-esteem, and it gives a really good backstory, like backstory into self-esteem. And the other one that I'm actually rereading is The Gifts of Imperfection by Brene Brown. This is an awesome book. I found it really helpful. I love this book. She has a lot of books about self-help and things like that. You can check her out. This book was actually mentioned to me by my therapist. And yeah, I'm going to say by my therapist. I'm currently not in therapy, but I've been in therapy multiple times through my life. And I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that. I don't think you should ever be embarrassed to admit that you needed help for something. The fact that you realized and you admitted that you needed help and went to go get it makes you strong. If someone makes you feel that that's a weak thing to do, they're toxic. Get them out of your life. They don't understand. If you need help, go and get it. If you need to be on medication, don't be ashamed, because you need to take care of yourself. We live in a world where like either it's okay to be all about yourself, or God forbid you are about yourself, because then like, oh, you're selfish, you're this, you're that. Sometimes you do have to step back and be like, wait a minute, I need to take care of me. I mean, you can't use that as an excuse to be selfish and not help other people out. But if you need time for just you, take it. You have to be able to do that, because you have to remember that you matter. I know it's so easy to just think that you're crap because people around you are more successful, or you know, doing more things or whatever, have more friends, maybe they're married and you're not, or whatever reason. But that has nothing to do with you. Like, I'm not a doctor, but you have to remember that you are the most important version of yourself. You are the only person who can help yourself. Like, you know, there's that saying, how are you going to love someone else if you can't even love yourself? I mean, it's very true. You know, we do live in a world where it is very easy to be bullied, because it's very, very, very convenient for a bully to sit behind an avatar on a computer and tweet nasty things, message people on Instagram, comment on their Instagram photos, comment on their YouTube videos, telling them that they suck and they should die and this and that, because they don't have to do it to your face. A lot of these people, if you think about it, they would never in their life say this to somebody's face, but because you can do it on the internet behind an avatar, which sometimes isn't even like the person, most of the time it isn't, they think it's okay to tell someone to go die, or, you know, you suck at life, whatever. It's not okay to do that. That's a message too I want to say. You know, you don't know the effect that could have on somebody. So if you're being a bully, think about it before you type. Think about the fact that you could be putting someone over the edge. Your message to them, telling them they are worthless and should die, could actually make them think that they're worthless and that they should die, because they were already on the brink of that, and then they go and do something. And that is absolutely terrible. And you need to think about that before you sit there and you say something nasty to somebody because you don't agree with them. Well, guess what? That's life. People don't agree with each other. Get the hell over it. You know, not everyone's going to have the same opinion. Not everyone's going to like you. I mean, I know tons of people who probably hate me. I don't even care. Like, you know, I don't like everyone either. It's just some personalities don't clash. I mean, yeah, clash. They just don't work out. And, you know, getting on the internet and bullying people is not a way to behave. It's just pathetic. It's juvenile. And you're a coward. But if you are feeling like on the brink of possibly hurting yourself or hurting somebody else because you're so upset, so depressed, so lonely, please do not do it. You are so important. You are worth something. You matter. There are so many places you can call. I'm going to link hotlines and a website that has a great amount of information for self-help below. If you don't want to call those, you can call me. You can message me on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, and be like, I hate myself. And I'll tell you that you shouldn't hate yourself. Everyone makes mistakes. I've had times where, you know, life really sucks for me. I feel like I'm just falling down the hole and I can't get out. But I always try and remember that you have to fall to get back up, and you will get back up. And it does suck, but it'll happen. And, you know, please remember that no matter what somebody says or what somebody thinks of you, it does not matter, because you are important. You are worth something. You are loved. You are totally, totally, totally awesome. You're super. You're amazing. And sorry, my allergies are bothering me, so my throat's dry and my eyes are tearing. But no, just do not let anyone take you down, make you miserable. Yeah, just be yourself, love yourself, do you, be you, love you. That's it. I'm sorry for this rambling video, but that's really what I wanted to say. I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. I will see you soon with another makeup thing. So from one makeup lover to another, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys soon. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button. You can give it a like. If not, that's okay too. Do whatever you want. Like I said, be you, do you, love you. Bye. See you soon.